Well, first, I think you misspoke. I definitely thought he should be impeached. I think he should be convicted by the Senate, and he should be, ideally before he leaves office, so he's removed, but at a minimum, so he's banned from further office. I also think the local prosecutors in New York who are investigating him for the fraudster he was before he was elected president should continue their work. And if the facts are there, send him to New York State jail for his crimes. What's a harder question for me, and I wrote about it when I finished the book in the fall and said it was a hard question then, and is even harder now, is it in the national interest to give Donald Trump center stage in our national life in Washington, D.C., through the drama of United States versus Donald Trump, a prosecution that would take years to complete and that would pull the spotlight away from the competent, honest leadership of new President Biden and put it right where we don't want it to be, in the Klieg lights that Donald Trump so craves. And that's a really hard call, because I do think it's important to vindicate the rule of law and pursue a corrupt executive. But here I actually think it's close, but the better call is likely to be, don't give him that platform. Let him go to Mar-a-Lago and stand on the lawn and yell at cars in his bathrobe, but turn off the Klieg lights, hold him accountable through the impeachment and conviction process and through local prosecution, but let Joe Biden go about the work of healing, literally, our sick and spiritually sick country. I think the better of the legal scholar argument is that a self-pardon would not be effective. But the only way to figure out whether that's true or not would be for the Department of Justice to charge him after he attempts to pardon himself and have a court decide that. So I know our president's not a genius, but even he should be able to figure out that if he pardons himself, he will provoke the Department of Justice almost into being required to prosecute him, so that we establish that a corrupt chief executive can't pardon himself. And I know, I think I said this before, but I just want to be clear. I think Donald Trump belongs in jail. The hard question for me is there a national interest that's better served by not pursuing that incarceration at the federal level in Washington, D.C.? And look, I could easily be wrong about that, but I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing for the country, despite my feelings towards this corrupt chief executive.